morning and welcome back to another video. Today I am going to do a Sunday reset. I hate starting my videos off this way, but as you can tell, I'm still sick. This is literally like the third or fourth video now that I've been filming where I still have no voice, which is so irritating and annoying. But kind of one of my reasons for doing a Sunday reset today was so hopefully I can start feeling a bit better, because over the last few weeks, because I haven't been very well, haven't been eating very well, I haven't been exercising because I've just been like so run down, and I do feel like I'm sort of coming out the other side of this illness, but I'm obviously still quite sick. But I'm gonna try and not let that prevent me this week from actually just keeping on track with my goals. Basically, from the day that I'm filming this, there's less than 6 weeks until I go away for Christmas, and my whole thing of like calorie deficit and getting in all my runs and things like that was really so that I felt so confident when I went away on this holiday. In the last 3 weeks, I've just eaten everything in sight, haven't been working out, and I just, obviously I'm sick anyway, so my immune system is down, but I feel like it's just having a knock-on effect, and this illness almost isn't going away, and I'm feeling really rubbish in my body and in myself because I've been eating bad and I haven't been exercising. So today we're going to try and get back on track. So this whole video is going to be like a Sunday reset. I really hope my voice isn't too annoying for you guys, because it's honestly driving me insane, but just is what it is. But hopefully I'll wake up tomorrow and my voice will be back, because genuinely I haven't had a voice in like 2 weeks now. No, 2 weeks? No, about a week and about 10 days I haven't had a voice for. So today it's 7:54 in the morning at the minute, and if there's nothing better than waking up fresh is when you live with somebody that went out the night before, because Stephen right now is, I don't know if you'll be able to see him. So through here is like our balcony and then our living room, and he is asleep on the sofa. He went out last night. I have no idea what time he came home because he fell asleep on the sofa, so he actually didn't wake me up when he got in. But he was like to me yesterday, oh yeah, I'm gonna have I want it to be like an early enough day, like I want it to just be like a day drink rather than like an evening thing. And because the Liverpool game is currently on, it's like 7 a.m. or something, like I just said. So Liverpool started playing at 7 and he wanted to wake up to that, but he is fast asleep on the sofa, so he obviously didn't do that. But I honestly feel like there's nothing better than waking up feeling fresh when somebody else around you is hungover, because it just solidifies that you're happy that you didn't go out and have a drink the night before. But that's another thing actually that I'll just quickly talk about now, is I have decided that I'm going to try and stay off the drink until I go home. And I go home on the 20th of December. So that's just like a good, well, like I just said, it's like 6 weeks basically. And I do have so many social events coming up, so I don't know how easy or difficult that's going to be, but that's like my aim. But anyway, let me stop rambling and actually give my voice a bit of a break. But I like to start off pretty much every day, but I have been slacking a little bit, again, just with being sick and being away and things like that. But with my morning journaling, this is literally just like a cheap little journal from Kmart. And every day, basically, I just write down some sort of like manifestation. For example, like yesterday I wrote, today amazing things will happen to me, and then I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for, and then I write down some like overall things that I'm manifesting as well. So I'm gonna quickly write in my book. I've made myself a cup of tea, so I'm gonna drink that and do this, and then I'm actually gonna go for a sauna. My thought process is, if I go sit in the sauna for like half an hour, hopefully I'll try like sweat out some of this illness and germs and sickness, because I'm just so over feeling like this, and I'm hoping that a sauna will do that. I was going to go to the gym that I usually go to in the city, because I know for sure that they've got a sauna and a steam room and a pool, and I was going to go swimming, but then I thought I probably shouldn't push it with the exercise today, because I am still sick, like very sick. So I didn't really want to go for a swim or a run or anything like that and sort of make my body worse before it's gotten better. But I'm thinking, I did Google, and the local gym says on its website that it has a steam room and a sauna. I've never seen them in there, but I'm gonna go and hopefully find those. Otherwise, it's gonna be a big fat fail, and I'll have to go into the city anyway. But that is the plan after I have done my morning pages, and yeah, then I'm gonna go and try sweat out this illness. Okay, so that was a big fail, because I got to the gym and both the sauna and the steam room are out of service, so love that for me. I really don't think I can be bothered to go into the city, if I'm honest. There is like an extra clubs in Bondi Junction where we have like steam, sauna, ice baths. I'm thinking I'll go do that. It is like $40, which is kind of annoying because obviously the gym's free, but I really just don't want to go to the city. But I think what I'll do is I'll wait till Stephen is up, because if I go to that, I think he might want to come with me. So I'll wait for him, which means change plans. I'm going to go back home, pick up my car and go do a food shop and yeah, get that tackled, because my plan initially was sauna, steam room, go home, have a shower and then go do a food shop, but I'm gonna have to do everything in a reverse order. So let's go and do food shop first, wait for Stephen to get up, and then hopefully go for a sauna and an ice bath. If he doesn't want to come, like I will just go by myself, but I don't want to go without him in case he does want to come. Okay, so off for round 2 of trying to be productive today, and oh god, this space is so tight. Gonna head to Coles now and just get my Saturday, oh god, it's not even Saturday, my brain is still not working, my Sunday food shop done. Now usually I would prefer to do this online and I would just go collect it on a Sunday, but I just didn't do that this week, to be honest, so not very Sunday reset of me. I have written out a list of everything that I need, so hopefully I don't do any impulse spending. Also, excuse the roof of my car. Our car had a leak, so the lining no longer exists. One thing I actually did want to add before I go in and do my food shop is what I did do is I planned my entire week, well I say week, Monday to Friday, of things that I'm going to be eating this week for lunches and dinner, and I feel like that is key. You have to come to the supermarket with a list, otherwise you impulse buy, you pick up the loads of stuff that you literally would never usually get. And I also think just when you're trying to reset and you want to get back on track, you really need to be organized, and meal planning is just one of those annoying things in life that you just have to do to make your Monday to Friday easier. So I have meal planned. This week I'm actually doing things a little bit different to normal, and I am like kind of batch cooking. Usually what I'll do is like whatever we have for dinner we have for lunch the next day, so it's just easier. But I want to make my life even easier this week, and I'm basically going to do like everything I cook, or 2 of the things that I'm cooking I'm doing 8 servings of, so 4 for me, 4 for Stephen, so it covers us for 4 meals, and I'm doing 2 lots of those, and then I'm going to do 2 other meals this week as well, just so there's still some variation, because I don't know if I want to eat the same thing like literally every single day. But I've got my shopping list, and I actually, even with my shopping list, I just have it on my phone, so I literally just have it in my notes app of all of the things that I need to buy. And I also then organize this shopping list into which order I walk around the supermarket in. So for example, in the supermarket that I go to, bread and then fruit and veg is like the first thing, then I'll go on to meat, then I'll go on to like the cupboard things, and then like the toiletries and then freezer stuff right at the end, and like dairy and stuff right at the end. So I literally just need to follow this list and it will be the order that I walk around the supermarket in. So anyway, I'm gonna go and get this shop done. Hopefully I can be in and out. I'm hoping, when it's 8:48, it's kind of getting a little bit later in the day, but I'm hoping that the supermarket will still be quite empty, because this supermarket near us is horrendous on a Sunday, or even just any time over the weekend. It's so busy, people are so annoying, like they just no self-awareness of anybody else that's around. So fingers crossed for me that we can be in and out pretty quick. One thing I would say I actually really miss about our old apartment is not having an island anymore. I feel like I can't do like cooking content or food content anymore, because I obviously have to face this way, but I can't have the camera here because it just like isn't any space and the lighting is horrible. So if there's a lack of food content these days, that is why. But I wanted to show you guys really quickly. I got these 2 new knives from Coles, the Smeg ones. They're basically Coles at the minute are doing an offer where you use your, I don't know what it is, like tokens or something, and you build them up and you get knives. So I got this chef's knife and then I got a little vegetable knife as well, but hopefully my aim is that I can collect all of them. I think the offer runs till January, so I've still got a bit of time, but you need quite a lot of points to get them. So hopefully I'll be able to get, I know which knife I want next. I need another 20 points for the knife I want next. And today I would have gotten like 10 points. I really just need like one more big weekly food shop and then I'll be able to get the next knife in the collection. But how good of a deal is that? I have no idea how much these would normally cost, but I'm going to use my new vegetable knife to chop open my tomatoes. I'm going to make myself an avocado toast for breakfast. I feel like Stephen will be so annoyed when he wakes up because this is like his favourite breakfast and we don't have it super frequently, but he is still asleep. But yeah, gonna just chop up my tomatoes. My toast is toasting and then I need to mash up my avocado. Breakfast is served. So I got avo toast with some tomatoes and balsamic glaze. Honestly, if you don't put balsamic glaze on your avocado toast, you are missing out. It literally makes the meal so much better. So excited to eat this. I'm also thinking some avocado, some tomatoes should hopefully get some nutrition into my body because I feel like where I've been quite lazy with my food and things like that, I probably haven't been getting enough fruit and veg in, which is probably also not helping my immune system and everything else. So the aim of today is I'm going to try to eat a lot of fruit and veg. I'm going to have this, I've got bananas, I've got kiwis. For lunch today I'm going to have chicken and mash and I've got some corn, and then for dinner this evening my veggie is going to be green beans. So lots of veggies today. I'm just going to watch the new season of Outer Banks, and yeah, then I think what we're going to do next is watch. I need to put some laundry out to dry, that laundry that I put on this morning that needs to go out to dry, and then I think we're going to do the apartment reset. To be honest, it's actually kind of worked out well that the sauna was not open because now I can do like all of my cleaning where I'll feel like I want to shower after I do my cleaning. And then like I can do all my cleaning and then I can go to the sauna and then I can come back and have my big like everything shower. So yeah, it's actually kind of worked out quite well. It also looks like it's a lovely day outside today, so hopefully we'll spend some time outside as well. Step in my Sunday reset, I'm basically gonna plan my week, and I've gotten into the habit of using Notion, which I never really understood the hype over, but I've started using it now, mainly for planning my uploads, like what videos I'm uploading, especially because now I'm trying to upload especially shorts, like at least one a day. I mean, that's been like a little bit off track at the minute because I've been sick, so I haven't been able to film anything. I actually have some videos that are like ready to post. I just haven't been able to do the voiceover because I don't have a voice. So I do have videos that are like there ready to go, but I just need to wait till I get my voice back before I can actually post any of them. But as you can see, we've got a nice blank week for November, so I need to basically plan my week, and what I'm going to do is plan when I'm doing my workouts, when I need to do some work, like just so I've got everything there. I find this particularly useful on weeks where I have a lot of stuff going on that is like non-YouTube focus or like non-exercise focus, because that way then I know how much time I have to fit in my workouts, when I have time to run, especially like when you're obviously doing long distance running. Some of those runs are like 2 hours, so you really need to like plan ahead. So for example, the week before I went to the Gold Coast, I knew I wasn't going to exercise Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I tried to get all my workouts in prior to that. Again, because I was kind of sick already that week, I actually ended up only doing 2 of the 3 runs that I had scheduled, but that's okay. We're okay with that. So I'm actually just going to basically fill out my schedule for the next week and get that all up to date. Also, don't mind the fact that I'm literally sat on my floor using my bed as a desk. Sometimes I just like change the scenery, and Steven's in the living room. He's watching TV, so I just thought I would come in here just to, you know, have my own space whilst I plan my week. So yeah, I'm gonna get planning. Just finished lunch and I have been absolutely steaming through the latest season of Outer Banks. It's been so nice actually. I've had a very chilled weekend whilst I'm trying to get over my illness, but I need to finally do some cleaning, which is, well, I'm gonna clean the bathroom, which is my least favorite part of a deep clean, but it just needs to be done. So I'm gonna finish watching Outer Banks and clean the bathroom. Steven's actually, I think he's asleep to be honest, on the sofa. So I'm hoping that we'll go, what's the time now? It's 2:34. I'm hoping that we'll go for a sauna in like an hour or so, because then we can do that. I can come home, I can do my everything shower, and then I still have like a bit of time before I need to do my meal prep and cook dinner, which will also be my meal prep for the week. So yeah, deep cleaning time. This one is finally awake, so we're gonna go and do our sauna and steam room. I don't think I'm gonna go in the ice bath because I don't know if that will help my illnesses, but I want to sit in the infrared sauna and I want to sit in the regular sauna and the steam room and try, like I said earlier, sweat out all my sickness so that I wake up tomorrow feeling fresh. Not the feet out because he's a little cheater. Yeah, so I am skipping the ice bath because we both determined it will probably not help my illness. But just done one round in the sauna. We do have infrared saunas here, so I want to get one of those. There's not very many of them. But yeah, so it's just doing a little ice bath to cool down, and then we're going to jump back into one of the saunas. Just back from the steam room and the sauna. It was so nice and so relaxing. I obviously, like I said, I didn't do an ice bath, but I kind of wish I could have done, but I honestly don't know if it would have made me feel worse with my sickness. So I just did infrared sauna. We spent probably about 20 minutes in that, and then we alternated between the steam room and the sauna, and then Stephen did the ice bath. So I took like my little breaks from the heat whilst he was doing the ice bath. But yeah, it was so nice, and I feel very zen and very relaxed now going into the week. I am just about to jump in the shower. I obviously need to wash my hair after just being sat sweating basically for the last hour and a half. I'm gonna do an everything shower. I'm gonna wash my hair, I'm gonna shave, I'm gonna do all of the work so we go into the week feeling really fresh. I think one of the sort of like side effects of me eating bad and being sick is that I just have felt like not great in myself kind of thing. So I just need to like give myself a little pick me up so I feel better, and I cannot wait honestly to have a nice hot shower, rinse all of the sweat out of my hair, and yeah, then it'll be on to making dinner. Hi guys, freshly showered, and I thought I would take you through my little evening skincare routine. Basically, it is only 6:30, but I do like to do my skincare routine early, because if I don't, it will not get done, because I get to the end of the night, I'm like, oh, I'm too tired. I have a very basic skincare routine, which basically consists of this super simple, super plain, like boring, simple moisturizer. Literally it's so cheap from Chemist Warehouse. So I put this on my face, and then I'll wait about 10 minutes or so. I'm also like almost out of this one, which is why I'm digging my finger in the bottle rather than squeezing it out like a regular person. But I'm gonna just moisturize my skin. I cleanse in the shower. I just have a CeraVe cleanser, so I just did that in the shower. And now I'll moisturize. Now I'll probably leave that for like 10 minutes to soak in, and then I've been using software. I don't know if I've used this. I feel like I must have used this when I've been vlogging, because I've used this before. It's basically a prescription grade tretinoin. So essentially you like sign up to their website, you tell them what things it is that you don't like about your skin, like what you want them to change, and then they'll do a formula based on that. So this is tretinoin, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid base. And then it's got some percentages basically for what each of the medications are, because it's just tretinoin is a controlled medication here in Australia, so you have to get a prescription for it. But I'll let that simple moisturizer sink in for about 10 minutes. Then I'll put the software on, and then I'll wait for about 10 minutes, and I'll do another layer of simple moisturizer. The thing is, I've only just restarted really on this retinol, so my skin is still adapting to it. So it's still very much in the early stages where I do get some peeling if I use it too frequently. So at the minute I'm trying to do like once to twice a week whilst my skin basically adapts and gets used to the retinol. In terms of my hair, in the actual shower I use all L'Oreal products. I actually need to restock because I'm currently out of the conditioner, so I'm literally using like a little travel sized one. Sometimes I use K18, but I'm actually out of that as well, so I need to restock on my K18 too. But I have also just got a L'Oreal, I feel like I'm a L'Oreal stan when it comes to hair care. It's basically just like what my hairdresser told me to get, and that's all I've used basically. But I have this L'Oreal Professional Oil. So I basically will just put that through my hair. My hairdresser always does it when my hair's wet, so I have just tended to do that, to be honest. I'll try to get my hair like towel dry, and then I'll put that through my hair. But yeah, my hair probably really needed a wash, to be honest with you guys. What I'm going to do as well after I've done my oil in my hair, well, I'm going to towel dry my hair a little bit first, now I'll put oil in, is I'm going to moisturize my body. I've shown you guys in a recent video, I picked up this moisturizer from, it was literally just from Kmart. It was like $10 or something, like if that, and I'm obsessed with it. It's this one here, Ox Summer Season. It smells unbelievable, so I'm gonna lather my whole body in this. So anyway, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll pop back on camera once that's all done. I've got dinner cooking. Tonight we've got a beef and rice casserole, so I just got to leave that for 20 minutes and then it should be ready to eat. Whilst I am waiting for my dinner to be ready, so like I actually said earlier, so that dinner that I'm making should give us 8 meals between the two of us, so 4 meals each. I haven't done this in a while where I've like really batch cooked like that, so gonna see how I feel, because sometimes I feel like after like 1 or 2 days you really don't want to eat like the same thing again. So just gonna have to, this is kind of like testing the waters for that, but also I just think it'll be easier for me because it means then that some of the evenings I don't have to cook anything, because we'll just have to reheat something. So that's sort of like the plan for this week. But I wanted to show you, so like typically after dinner, like Stephen and I will usually watch an episode of something whilst we are eating. The only series we're actually watching together at the minute is a series called From, which I definitely have spoken about on here before, and if you haven't watched it, you have to go watch it. It's unbelievable, but new episodes every Monday, so today is Sunday, so we don't have a new episode to watch yet, so I don't really know what we're going to watch, to be honest, tonight. Then usually my Sunday resets, in fact every evening I try to do this, but more so on a Sunday if I want to start the week off right, and I suggest that you guys do this as well. But I like to just have like a little wind down period before I go to sleep, and I thought I would just like show you guys quickly the books that I am reading at the moment. Like I have mentioned before, I usually like to have 3 books on the go. I'm kind of in like a little bit of an in-between at the moment where I'm actually just about to start 2 of my 3 books. Because I haven't been running, I haven't been listening to any of my audiobooks, so my fiction book, that's why that hasn't started, but I do actually want to listen to it. And then my non-fiction books are actually both actual ebooks rather than audiobooks this time around, so I am just doing one at a time, but I'll show you them quickly. So at the minute, I'm reading this one called Limitless, and it's basically about understanding kind of how your brain works and understanding how you can learn quicker, learn faster, and really just kind of reach your brain's true potential. So I'm 25% of the way through that one. Then the other book that I've got downloaded but I haven't started reading yet, but I need to hurry up because it gets returned back to the library in 12 days, is this one here. So the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I'm pretty sure that's like a really, really recommended book, like highly liked book. And then the fiction book that I'm just about to start to read, because as you guys know, I want to hit a certain number of books by the end of the year. So I've been trying to read a lot. But the fiction book that I'm reading is called, well, I haven't even started it, like I said, but this one here, Last Night at Villa Lucia. So I haven't started that yet, but I'll let you guys know. Oh, it's actually only got 3.9 stars. Usually I don't like to read anything that's under 4 stars, but anyway, gonna listen to that at some stage. And the final thing I do every evening, especially during a reset, is make sure I do my Spanish lesson. So I use my Duolingo app, and I'll do my Spanish lesson on there. Again, my Spanish has been, you know, a little bit so-so, but I'm gonna do it this evening. I have been doing it actually most nights, but I literally have just been doing like 1 level to keep my streak, and that's it, if I'm being completely real with you guys. But it's on the agenda for 2025 to get properly into Spanish and really actually learn the language, because for the amount of years that I've been learning it, I really cannot speak any of the language. But anyway, I'm gonna bring this Sunday reset video to an end. If you did make it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this inspired you for your Sunday reset, or maybe you're watching this on a Sunday because you're planning to do a reset. Whatever it might be, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.